welcome all you new folks and welcome back everybody. How's everybody doing? Are you guys out Christmas and holiday shopping this weekend? Oh, I'll tell you, we went out yesterday with Chalice and took her out, and it was really odd because the parking lots weren't that full, were they, Harry?
Mm-mm.
We went right into Home Goods, but at TJ Maxx we had to stand in line. There were 7 people in front of us because they had a sign, only 150 people allowed in the building. So they were doing that zombie apocalypse lockdown virus protocol. But other than that, we found a parking space really easy. We had no problems with any of those things, and even the products on the shelves were not really picked through. I couldn't believe all the Jordan skinny syrup I had to choose from. So anyway, you guys, we had a great day. We took Chalice out. She wanted to go to Cracker Barrel and eat, so that's what we did. And you guys know that anytime you go to a restaurant, you're at the mercy of those hidden ingredients. Things that can cause hidden inflammation or water weight gain. So everything you eat the day before and sometimes 2 days prior can have a direct effect on your weight or water weight retention or weight loss stall today. That includes over-the-counter medicines and antibiotics, lack of sleep, stress in your life, all those things. So with that, I want to share with everybody what we had to eat yesterday. Now, I'm going to show you what we had to eat yesterday, and several people have asked, how do you get this information? And I'll share all of that with you guys. After I'm done with all of this, after we're done with the big board, I'll go to my computer and share my Fitbit app with those of you who might be new, who don't know where I'm getting this information from. And hopefully I can explain it so that you can understand where I get it from. But, had a 19-hour fast yesterday. I had a country chef salad at Cracker Barrel. Now, I took exactly what that said without dressing because the only thing I'm concerned about is it does come with croutons. I told them no croutons. So this amount could be different based on whether they count it with croutons or not. I had their buttermilk ranch dressing and I had an ounce of it. I had for dinner 4 ounces of ground chuck 80-20, which was pan fried. I put that on top of a bag of Quest chili lime chips. I put a tablespoon of mayonnaise on top of that and La Victoria hot sauce on top of that. We followed that off with, I had lemon meringue, keto chow ice cream, and I used 2 bags, which are 2 servings, so I split it up equally. I had a cup of sweetened collagen coffee with my ice cream. So it was 1 scoop of collagen, 3 tablespoons of the Khalifa almond milk, the toasted coconut almond milk. So based on this, my Fitbit said I had 10% carbs for a total of 33.3 grams. Now, Harry and I count total carbs. I had a huge country chef salad, of which I left most of the green leafy and the cucumbers, and I didn't eat the tomatoes, but I counted it all. Fiber, it says, was 10.9 grams. So if you deduct that, we're still close to 23, 24 total, or net carbs, pardon me, net carbs. 57% fat for a total of 85.7 grams. 33% protein for a total of 109.6 grams. My total calories were 1,355. So it was a little higher on the...
1,255.
That's 1,355.
Is it?
Yes,
okay.
That's a 3. So I had about 100 calories more than what I normally do based on this information, even though I didn't eat all of my salad and stuff. I just counted the whole thing. I would rather err on being too high with my information than too low. So here we have the 8-ounce ground sirloin steak platter. I punched that in, said 8-ounce ground sirloin Cracker Barrel, and that's what they gave us. He had 1 serving of broccoli. He did order the green beans, but he said he was afraid to eat them because he thinks they put hidden sugar in them. So he didn't eat them. He had a tablespoon of butter for his broccoli. When we came home last night, he had 6 ounces ground chuck, 80-20. It was pan fried. I put a tablespoon of mayonnaise, tablespoon of mustard, and we put this all on top of 1 bag chili lime Quest chips. He had half of the lemon meringue ice cream by Keto Chow, and we split it up evenly. We even weigh it. Trust me, you got to weigh stuff with Harry because he wants to make sure he gets his portion. He had 1 scoop of BioTrust unflavored collagen with 3 tablespoons of the Khalifa toasted coconut almond milk. So according to our Fitbit, he had 6% carbs for a total of 24.7 grams. I forgot to add your fiber here. 55% fat for a total of 95.6 grams. 33% protein for a total of 151.5 grams. Total calories were 1,568, you guys. So yesterday with that, I went up 2/10 of a pound. I had all that salad, all those fixings. There was a piece of cheese, there was turkey, there was ham, there was bacon, there was an egg, and I used their ranch dressing. Now, I think canola oil, soybean oil have a direct effect on me, bloating wise, and I don't eat that many leaves. So I think that's why I went up. I think that's water weight, and I'm perfectly happy with that. No problem. Harry stayed the same. He thinks the same thing too. So basically, you guys, we still have a little bit of water weight to get off based on our all-time new lows. But we had a great day. We are happy with it. And today, you guys, is Saturday for us. And today, if you look at my Christmas Crunch Challenge, it is 1 big salad and eat enough to meet your minimum requirement. And remember, you guys can switch these out day for day. You don't have to eat them on the day. A lot of people have a lot of social plans this month, and where you're doing family gatherings, friends and family, work functions, all of those things. And you can swap out the day to meet your needs and not go off of the protocol. So don't feel bad if you have to swap Saturday with Sunday, for instance, or Monday with Tuesday, or Tuesday with Wednesday. You know, make this plan work for you. And remember, a big salad can be a big bowl of chopped chicken salad. It can be egg salad. It can be tuna fish salad, or it can be a scoop of all of them. It can be cracked coleslaw, you guys, with some tuna on the side. You guys need to make that salad work for you as well. Make sure you get enough protein in it. Don't make it all leafy greens and vegetables, because that's not what it's all about. We're keto, use it to the best of your advantage. Get that delicious cheese in there. Get those eggs in there. Get those bacon. Get some avocado. Avocado mash. Cobb salad. Oh man, that's great too. You know, it's awesome. It's wonderful. And you guys, don't be afraid to put the good stuff on your salad today. Anyway, with that, we're going to go to Harry, and he's going to share the big board.
If you come over here, you could see that this is where we ate. This is when we ate out right here. It's basically what we had, right? And the thing is, you know, if you start looking over here and you start checking out, I'm going to use mine as the example.
Okay.
You could see 1636, and this is less calories than this.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't go up or down.
Right. But you ate at a restaurant.
But we ate out at a restaurant. So, and I really did not, I knew that I was going to go up because I ate at the restaurant. So what I did was not eat their beans.
Right.
Because I knew I was going to make, if I would have ate those beans, I knew for sure I was going to go up. Because I'm starting to understand how my body works.
By logging and tracking.
By logging and tracking everything. And that's basically what I wanted to talk about or say today, was that if you really want to know what's causing you to go up and down
or stall,
you really need to log. And if you guys can't, or doing the macro thing that Wendy's going to show you, because it can't, to me it's very complicated, but
I'm so used to doing it.
But Wendy's so used, yeah, she's so used to doing it that it's real easy for her.
Yep.
But when she started, she had to learn how to do it.
That's right.
And so there's going to be a learning curve with anything. And now that she does it, she just zips right through it. It's no problem at all. But in the beginning, it took a little time, you know, and, you know, just anything that's worth anything is worth doing right.
Right, but you can't figure something out unless you have documentation and a tracking process. And it's me.
Well, what she likes about this, I think, the most is that really, if you watch, she doesn't have to figure anything out.
No.
Everything's done for her. And that's what's so cool about it is you just learn the one. Now they don't all cost money.
No, these are all free.
These are freebies.
You can get.
Yeah. So it would behoove you to get one and at least try to learn how to use it.
Right. If you have a cell phone and you don't have a computer, MyFitnessPal, Chronometer, Carb Manager, they have free versions of that. If you have a Fitbit, it's free to you. You have to set it up. You have to punch in and populate some information, which is tedious, especially on a phone, because you're one finger pecking for the information. But once it's in there and it's set, you're good to go. We bought a scale, an Eros scale, E-R-O-S scale. It's Bluetooth compatible. We take our cell phone into the bathroom. We have it set up so that it populates that Eros scale information and it sends it to my Fitbit. So when I get on the scale, it goes do 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 do, bing, and then my phone goes ding. And it's there. It's magic. Yes, you have to set stuff up. And right now, I think our Arrow scale's a little confused because I have Harry and myself, and we're so close, and we're both on Fitbit, that sometimes it gets confused on where to populate it. But that's because we're both weighing in one right after the other. And it'll even ask on Arrows, is this for Harry or is this for Wendy? Choose who. So other than that, Harry's learned so much about himself and his foods and his caloric consumption and his macros and where he needs to be and what he should and shouldn't eat based on tracking, you guys. And I know it looks complicated, but some of you have been on a weight loss stall for months, okay? And one of the things that I feel you need to start doing if that happens is track. First and foremost, because you can find hidden inflammation. The second thing I suggest is doing an elimination diet. And Harry, if you can post that when we did that at the end, put that video up on the elimination diet time. I don't know if that would help, but it was just a strict carnivore, meat only, adding one group or one type of thing like dairy back in after 3 days, eating like cheese for 3 days, figuring out
well, that's a whole group of videos.
Causes inflammation for you or weight loss stall for you. So I'm going to sit at my computer. Harry's going to set up the tripod and I'm going to open my Fitbit app. I'm going to share with you how I'm capturing this information because it's done for me. It's giving me this information, okay? I don't have to figure it out. I just populate the foods, the amounts of foods, and it tracks it and populates that information like magic. Anyway, you guys, I'm dressed to go out, got my gator on. We all look like bandits out there, but my mom's phone died yesterday. Marty went over and worked with it, and it's not a regular mobile phone. It's a Verizon, newer phone. She has a life alert because my mom falls a lot. So her phone's not working, it's not recharging, the main station isn't, so we have to go over there. I tried calling her this morning. She refuses to leave her cell phone on because the instructions when she got it, it's a flip phone, it's 5 years old. She won't do that, and I really worry about her. So we have to stop everything we're doing. We have to go over there, get all of the phone that she has, the main box for the phone, take it to Verizon, and see if this phone can be fixed or repaired or exchanged, or if mom has to buy a whole new system that goes with her little life alert. Anyway, you guys, it's cool outside. It's probably in the 60s today, so I got my my hoodie on, and I got my gator on, and we're ready to go. So depends on what we're doing today, you guys. We may or may not film and let you guys see what we're doing, but that's what we're doing today. So Harry, let's get going, and we'll see you guys in the next segment.
So when are we going to eat?
Well, that's what I don't know. We may do the one salad, or we may switch it with Sunday and do the 2 meals, no snacks after 18 hours. Depends on what we do and how long it takes us with Mom and the phone and all those things. But it is 11 o'clock, so we've already fasted 18 hours. We just have to figure out what we're doing. So people asked me where I got the percentage of carbs, fat, and protein, and the ratios and the amounts and my calories. So I wanted to share my Fitbit tracker. I'm entering Harry's food from yesterday, what all we ate, and I want to share that with you. So let me find out where I'm at here real quick. Okay, so over here, right here, are some favorites that I have typed in so that it makes my life easier. I can go and click that. And I know that they're in my favorites because they have a star. If I want to add them to my favorites, I just star them, click on the stars, and it will add them for next time. But I'm adding stuff that we had for his dinner. Right now I'm doing the breakout of his Keto Chow ice cream. So I type in, excuse me, half and half. It's the Horizon Organic. I use 2 fluid ounces for Harry of his, and I put that in there. His collagen, I already have in his favorites. So I'm going to choose right here. That's his collagen that he eats every day. Put that with dinner. I'm going to log it. I'm going to type in Khalifa. We eat the toasted coconut almond blend. It's the 8-ounce one with 45 calories. He has about 2 fluid ounces of that.
So you're doing a search right there for things you've already got entered in.
No, this searches the entire Fitbit database right here. When you type it in here, okay. You can choose from your favorites, which are things I have starred, but to find it, you type that in. So I go through and see what I have based on either I'm making my menu. So like yesterday, if I made today's menu, I would put it in, and then I would punch it in here and adjust it here according to the macros. Okay. So we had 8 ounces. Can you see that?
No, it's black.
Oh, okay. So yesterday we went to Cracker Barrel. We had 8 ounces. Harry had 8 ounces of the sirloin steak at Cracker Barrel. So I chose sirloin steak, Cracker Barrel. I chose 1 serving, and this gave all the information. He had a tablespoon of butter, and he had the chopped broccoli, 1 serving. So I typed that in.
So I didn't eat the beans.
He didn't eat the beans. He got afraid of eating the beans because some people use sugar in their beans at restaurants. So for dinner, he had 5 ounces of the ground chuck. I chose the ground chuck that's, you can click on it. I chose the ground chuck that was pan browned. It was 80-20 lean, and it gives all the caloric value here. Okay. Based on what I chose for it. He had the protein chips by Quest. And this gives, see, so it's the protein chips chili lime from Quest. This gives all the information on it. It matches the bag, so I know that's correct. I chose the avocado mayo that we get from Chosen Foods. Again, this is the Chosen Foods mayo. It gives all the caloric information, breaks it all out here. We had the lemon meringue keto chow. This gives the exact amount for 1 scoop or 1 sample packet. So it populates that. You can check this to see, you know, which one that is. So I punched in everything that we had yesterday, okay? And I split out his half and half is the Horizon half and half. I chose the 2 fluid ounces because his half is 2 fluid ounces of half and half, 2 fluid ounces of heavy whipping cream. And it's the Horizon heavy whipping cream that we get at Costco. So this gives the nutritional information if you need to go in and see it. So it's really cool. So after I punched that in, and you had 8 cups of water yesterday finally. So we know that. So if you go here,
this is extremely complicated.
No, it isn't.
Yeah,
because
when you're watching you do it.
Okay, all you have to do is type in what you had. Steak. You know, steak. It gives you every kind of steak. What kind of steak are you looking for? So let's say we want sirloin steak. Okay, sirloin steak. Did you eat it at any of these places? Okay, any of these places. You can also add a new food and add it as a restaurant. You can make your own, figure that out. So, like I said, there's tons of steak in here. Okay, I try to go for generic, or I say Cracker Barrel. And it gave me the serving of the Cracker Barrel sirloin steak because that's what Harry had. It gives bison top sirloin steak. It gives broiled steak. It gives all the steaks. And you choose the one that best fits your needs. So I did that. I said, yes, that's the one I want. Yes, he had one server. Yes, he had that for lunch.
You don't have to do that with every single thing, do you?
Yes. So that's what I do. I am that granular. I type in every single thing that's in my menu for today. If it's a tablespoon of mayonnaise, I put in a tablespoon of mayonnaise, what kind it is, and it tracks it. If you have toasted coconut almond milk in your coffee, I track it. If you have heavy whipping cream in your ice cream as part of my recipe, I track it.
So you have to type out every single thing?
Yes, right up here.
Or is there an easy way to enter this?
No, well, yes, you can go here. There's my avocado mayo. I only use Chosen Foods. Click it, 1 tablespoon. If I had it at dinner, there it is, boom, it's done. That's why I try to create my normal stuff that I have here.
Okay, you have all the time?
Right, but I've added it twice. I have it here and here, so I'm taking it out. So this is like Carb Manager. This is like Chronometer. This is like MyFitnessPal. There's a database of foods that people have added, that companies have added. Keto Chow has added every single one of their products into these management applications with that information. So all you have to do is type in, let's say, chocolate, keto, and there it is, right? That one's the highest calories because it has peanut butter in it. So let me go through here because I've got extra stuff now. Ground chuck, protein. That's not what we had there. Okay, let me look at this. Okay, so for lunch he had sirloin steak, 1 serving at Cracker Barrel. He had a tablespoon of butter. We asked for real butter. She brought them to you. I read the container and it was a teaspoon in each container. You had 3, so that's a tablespoon. You had a serving of their chopped broccoli. For dinner, you had organic classic mustard on top of your beef bowl. You had 5 ounces of the ground chuck. Your ground chuck was 80% lean, and we browned it in a pan. So it was pan browned 80%, 80-20 ground chuck. To the best of our ability, this is the one I chose based on how I cook it and prepared it and what the label on the meat said. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So yes, that's why I say when I figure out our menu, I figure it out, then I come in and populate that information, and then I track it below here. So what this is telling me is you had yesterday a total of 1,050, God, Wendy talk. So yesterday you had 1,568 calories, of which 95.6 grams were fat. You had 14.6 grams of fiber. You had 24.7 grams of carbs. I don't count the sodium because we add more sodium than that. Protein, you had 151.5 grams. So down here, your composition is 6% calories from carbs, 55% fat from fat, 39% from protein. And there's a pie chart here that shows you a food plan, and you can populate that. So this is where, right here, is where I get my daily calorie composition, my percentages.
All the stuff that we write down.
All the stuff I write down, my calorie total and the actual breakout, because we are a 20% total carb person. I kind of like to know what the fiber is, especially on salad days or when we have more vegetables. So this is what you are going to see. All this information is what you're going to see on my menu board. What we eat, what we're going to cook, so I know ahead of time what we're cooking here, how I'm going to make it, and what the total macros are for the day. I go through and do that for you, and I do that for me. Hey, you guys. Oh, today has been not a good day at all for Harry or I. We just got word that one of our friends, young friends, like 32 years old, was killed by a drunken driver on Thanksgiving evening after she worked her shift at the restaurant she works, and she has 3 children. So
and no husband.
So we just got that news, and we're trying to figure all that out. And we've been dealing with my mom all day because her phone system that she bought at Verizon for her house went out, and we had to go there, and you had to have an appointment, and they were only seeing one person. I explained the importance that, of my mom's situation, and anyway, we had to go to Best Buy and get her a whole new internal phone system, and then we had to go to her house and set her all up, and it is almost 3:30, almost 4. We haven't eaten our salad today, but I think I'm gonna swap the days because it's a hard day, and I just want more of a comfort keto food. So I asked Harry if we could go to Barbecue, and we pulled up to him. Have something keto. We'll switch Sunday with Saturday, and we'll have our big salad tomorrow. And that's the great effect of having the protocol on a calendar. You can just switch out the days. So I'm going to switch out Sunday with Saturday, and I think we're just going to go have some brisket, maybe some chicken wings. How's that sound, Harry? Something like that?
That's great, yeah.
And I'll share with everybody because I'm so worried about April's kids and her situation. She was a beautiful girl, too. Wasn't she, Harry?
Yeah, she was a hard worker, too. That's
hard worker, good mom. So, with the zombie apocalypse lockdown virus, and who's going to take care of 3 children? You want to keep them together. Anyway, you guys, we got mom taken care of. We got her phone situated. We got her, tried to share and show her how to work her own phone. So it's time for Harry and I just to sit down and try to relax and you know, get through the day and get something to eat and stay keto. So we've been all over the place today at Verizon when the lady said at the door, you know, they only take appointments and everything. I said, listen, my mom is hard of hearing. She's on a walker. Her phone died. She bought it here. She has Life Alert attached to it. Whatever we need to do, we need to get it taken care of. The girl was great, and actually they were great. They took her in, even though she didn't have an appointment, worked with her. Huh, Harry?
Yeah.
Got her set up, tested the equipment. It wasn't her, what do you call that, main box. So we needed to go then to Best Buy, which was down the street, and go in and figure out a phone system and get it all set up and all that. And Harry's great. He did all that for her. So
I'm great.
he is.
I'm just
you are
so freaking great. It's nuts.
Anyway, you guys, we're gonna go ahead and go into Bobby Q's, and I'll have Harry take a picture of what we have to eat. But I am switching the day. I am staying keto. I may have their coleslaw, and I may have a whiskey. So anyway, you guys.
Oh yeah, yeah, we're having a whiskey.
We're having a whiskey.
Oh yeah, God yes.
Anyway, you guys, we'll see you in the next segment. We were able to get a mailbox, you guys, so we will post our mailbox address at the bottom. It'll be there going forward. I'm going to give it to Kim Halper, our Facebook admin at Loving It on Keto with Wendy fans, because we're going to do a Christmas card exchange, and I want everybody to have my address for that. Please use our name. We did not put it down as a business because we don't have a business license or anything, so it's just Harry and Wendy, and I'll spell our last name. Anyway, you guys, today was nothing like what we had planned. And when you can't plan, you plan and change. So I chose Sunday's day of eating, and I'm changing it with the one big salad day today. So tomorrow we're gonna have one big salad. Today we had our 2 meals. I'm making ice cream because I feel like I need something sweet to treat myself with. I'm gonna make it and stick it in the refrigerator for about an hour or 2 and let it get cold, and then I'm gonna sit down and have a bowl of keto ice cream. We kept it keto, you guys. My friend works at Coco's restaurant, and she worked very hard, and she worked Thanksgiving, and on her way home she got hit and killed instantly by a drunken driver. So we just found out about that today. So anyway, she's leaving 3 lovely kids, and hopefully I've got to find out more information, but on the back end. Anyway, everybody, yeah, I think I'm going to close out this vlog for today. I'm sorry that it's a little bit short, you guys, and we didn't take you with us to Best Buy or the mailboxes or doing my mom's phone or any of those things, because trust me, it was a little bit agitated today. It was not a good day. If you guys like what you see, please like, subscribe, ring that bell, give us a thumbs up, you guys. I'm so proud of those who are jumping on the December Christmas crunch. Note that you guys can exchange your days, work this schedule, work these out with your schedule, trade them out. Don't give up, just trade them out, swap them out. Because it's so easy to do, you guys. It's a protocol. You can eat your macros, you can eat your foods that you like, and you can go to your celebrations, you can go to your meetings, you can go do what you need to do for the holidays, as long as you keep it keto. And you guys, work the magic with the Christmas crunch. Anyway, you guys, we will see you tomorrow. Good night, everyone.